How we doing, YouTube? Steve here. Wednesday, June 26th. Well, it's been a couple of days since I talked to you. I've been fairly busy. I tried to record one somewhere along the way. I can't remember where I was at or what I was doing, but it was the sound wasn't very good. The wind noise was coming through, and but let's see. When was the last time I talked? Maybe the last time I talked to you was when I was in Omaha. Anyway, I went over and grabbed that load coming out of the heavy dog food load, which they had, and it was ready early, so that was good. I didn't have to wait at all. Dropping that trailer. I went in a little early in case they needed the trailer. And whether or not they needed the trailer, I don't know, but they had my load ready, so it was all good. And I grabbed that and got all the way back to I-80. That's where it was, I-80. I didn't get back to it. It was a little bit late, 10 o'clock by the time I get back around to there. And way too late to eat. I can eat that late, but I try not to eat that late. I said, I'll get up early and go have breakfast at the restaurant there at I-80. There in Wolcott. But then when I woke up, I was coming home. I went home after that, which was last night. Yeah, I didn't. I had to get fuel, and the fuel at the Pilot, not the Pilot right across the street from Wolcott or the I-80, the one on the south side of 80, the older, littler one. Their fuel was $3.24. It was like 20 cents cheaper to get fuel there than it was to get fuel at the Pilot right across from Wolcott or I-80. And I could have made it. I could have went a little bit further before I had to get fuel. But then I would have been in Illinois. Well, I would have had to get fuel in Illinois. And no place was that cheap across 80. There is a place I can get fuel when I don't come home. If I go right over to Clayton, there's a place down there. And I can't remember what town that's in, that Pilot. It's got a McDonald's there. Is that the one? Anyway, somewhere right down in there is one where you can get fuel pretty reasonable, usually. Springfield. I think it's by Springfield. But I was coming home, so I said, I'll stop and get fuel. Well, in $3.24, that's as good as I ever get it bought anyway. And I wanted to get home because last night I went to the neighboring county. I live on a county line. On one side of the river is one county. On my side of the river is the other county. And, well, the county across Stark County, on the other side of the river, the Kankakee River, their county fair is this week. So I wanted to get over there at least one night, which I did last night. And it was the beef show, so that was good. I got to watch some of the beef show. And but I didn't stay for the steer show. I just watched the heifer show and visited with some folks. Whenever you walk around a county fair, you usually know people. And so I visited with some folks I haven't seen since probably last county fair. And some folks from church. I visited with them. And watched something like that. Watched some of the heifer show. But I didn't stay real late. I had me a good dinner from the Lions Club and got me some kettle corn. Still got a little bit left. I've been whittling on it all day. That's a small bag too. But I had to get up real early this morning because I had to I had all day to make the delivery in Clayton, getting rid of this heavy dog food load. I had all day to get that down there. I'm not sure if I had all day now or not. I can't remember. Anyway, I had time, plenty of time. I was in no rush to get it down there. There's a wasp that just landed on the window of this semi, and he looks like he is in a foul mood. I'm going to talk to you guys for a couple minutes, let him fly away. I'd hate for him to bite me. I'm not allergic or anything, but I don't like to get bit anyway. Anyhow, but where the rush came in was after I delivered that in Clayton, I had to go down to Evansville, and that load had to be picked up by... What time did I have to pick that load up by? I didn't write it down. It's in my other book, and it's back there in my bag. Noon. It had to be picked up by noon. So I had to... And I always forget how far it is from Clayton down to Evansville. It's a couple hours. A little over a couple hours, actually. So I had to get down there for that. And on time. I was 2 hours early. But if anything, you got a glitch or anything, and the next thing you know, you're late. And if you're late, then the stupid app won't work. You got to call in. And they said, well, why are you late? Anytime I call in that office, I get more agitated all the time, to be honest with you. But it was just a dropping hook down in Evansville. And this load goes to South Elgin. And the only reason why I took that, well, there's a couple of reasons. One, it filled in the week, but that middle part of the week. But it gets me back up to South Elgin. And so I'll deliver this load I got now. I'm at home again now. I was home last night. I'll be home tonight. But then it's going to be kind of rushed. I'll deliver in South Elgin in the morning and then do the same loop that I just did. Deliver in Omaha from South Elgin. That load's pretty light. That's a Wayfair load. And then get a bounce over and get another heavy dog food load and bring it back. The tight part is from Omaha over to Aurora. That's where the dog food place is. And then getting back down to Clayton. Because for some reason, they've got an appointment time on Saturday on that Clayton load of 1300. Now, I don't know why that is, other than the fact maybe they do, it's the end of the month, maybe they do some kind of inventory. I'm not sure what the dealio is. But, because usually I have all day. So that's and my pickup time at Aurora is before 1300, the window. So they will unload me in Omaha tomorrow morning. I'll be there, or Thursday morning. I'll be there when they open, or when they start unloading at 9, just like this I was Monday. And if they take, as long as they don't take more than a couple hours, I have enough time to get to get to Aurora before 1300. But then I got to scurry right over from there, no dilly-dallying, and deliver that on Saturday morning. But then I got to go get the hopper bottom next week. I could have went and got it all this week. It's just that these loads have worked out pretty good for JB, so, and I needed to have an okay revenue week because I have, what do I have? Well, trailer payment on the hopper bottom, that's this week coming up. And my insurance is due for authority this week. And something else, there's a couple other things that I need to pay this week. So really, I needed to have an okay week, which we have had. Actually, this is going to be the best week I've had since I've been at, we're already at 9:44. We'll talk again soon. God bless everybody, and hope everybody's doing well.